Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Civilization V Brave New World as Mongolia. We're at war with Brazil, and we're getting pretty close to taking Sao Paulo. Unfortunately, that's just a stepping stone on our real journey to Rio. And in fact, because I'm having so many issues getting my happiness up, I'm not even going to be able to afford to keep Sao Paulo when we take it. It's a good city. It doesn't have any, but it has no luxuries. And so, even though it's got stuff like bananas and cattle and wheat and all that, I would be perfectly happy to have, including jungle for science. It just doesn't matter because I have a lot more cities I need to take, and I simply cannot have this kind of drain on my happiness. So for right now, what we're going to do is see if we can't put enough of a herding on Sao Paulo that we can take it. I'm not sure we're going to get it this turn. It might be next turn. I would say probably next turn, actually. Because I only have 3 of my Keshiks in range. So it's... Oh, no, I take it back. Okay, well, let me bring my general up. He maybe will take just a tiny bit less damage. But we're going to take the city right now. Awesome. Now, I am going to raise the city, as I just said. So, I'm in negative happiness as a result, which isn't, like, super shocking. The city of HSIA now has 8 citizens. I think they're talking about Sao Paulo, actually, which is kind of funny that they had that kind of typo, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we just finished making a brand new Keshik, which is nice. I kind of need more than I have. I'm going to start bringing them up toward Rio. And then down here in Edinburgh, there's not really a whole lot. I guess I could build like a lumber mill or something like that, just to give the city a bit more production. So, where do I want to position my Keshiks now? Well, alright, I didn't have to worry about it too much because I had hardly any movement points left. I suppose there's no harm in moving my general forward, nor him. And can I... Oh yeah, wow, wait a minute. Okay. So I can bring him way up. Wait, what do I got selected? The general. Okay. I'm good with that. That's right. I remember I started moving that guy in that direction last turn. And I'm going to go ahead and start bringing them all over. Because I want to, you know, I want to finish Brazil and get on to the next one. No BS. And I'm going to let this horseman heal. And I'm going to, I think, bring my general over there. Which border grew? I see. I picked that tile up. What tile? What is this, by the way? Forest, grassland, hill, freshwater. Okay, so I need to turn that into a farm pronto. I did not fully appreciate what I had there. Okay. We finished our workshop here. Do I just want to build another Keshik, perhaps? You know what I also need is gardens in these cities that have universities. That would be very good. But I actually am going to go Keshik. I'm going to remember that... okay, I am going to do a garden here. But I really do want to try to stay focused on the fact... Hold on. Is this going to do me any good? Very little. I think I'm okay with the garden. I just made one Keshik, and I have 2 more in production. That would give me... I can't remember. 8. Which is quite a bit. Yeah, piss off. Yeah, of course they're mad at me because I just took another city. And if I remember right, I think raising gives you more of a penalty. So, that's a thing. Okay, we can take another cultural policy. The first thing I'm going to do is go into rationalism. That bumped us from 122 to 135. That may not be amazing, but there's more to come. Now, I see he has sent pikemen. So I'm going to hit the pikemen. Get out of the way. Bring this guy over. Hit the pikemen again. Back out of the way. Hit the pikemen. Sorry, Mr. Pikeman. You didn't do very well, as a matter of fact. And let's see. Before I start moving the guys farther down, let's go ahead. I'm just going to keep moving units up. I mean, what's going to happen is I'm actually going to have a hard time using them all because I'm going to be kind of getting in my own way. But I can more or less live with that. Okay. And where do I need production? Oh, here, I see. Well, sure. I'll start a courthouse that will never finish. Wait a second. Did I just complete a quest for somebody? Hong Kong. Mercantile. That's happiness, right? Yep. So that helped me a little bit. In fact, that's the only reason I'm positive. Wow. What would I need to give them? So they're not allied with anybody. If I gave them 500 gold, they'd be my ally. I should have checked their... Okay, that actually worked, though. Awesome. So now I can push over here sooner rather than later. Do they actually have any... man, I don't... Okay, they have gold, which isn't going to help me. They do have pearls, so that's good. I may be at like minus 20 happiness by the end of this game. If I am, it's going to be interesting. I'm thinking what we'll probably do is just come over here to Seoul when we leave, because it's so close. Why not? I may just knock Korea right out of the game, because going around Busan is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. In fact, I don't even really think it's possible the way this map is laid out. So I'll probably just, again, I'll probably just raise that and then come in here and do the dirty fighting. So, okay, he's got a swordsman. I'll be honest, I don't think that's going to really get it done for him. But, hey, you know, it's important that he feel he gave this his best shot. Okay, that's what I wanted to see, basically. So I'm bringing him over. I'm pretty much going to stack these guys up. And then he can bring that pike forward and just get completely raped. Which is not a lot of fun, I don't think. Pretty sure it's not. I shouldn't really kid about it either. Not particularly funny. Okay, let's just put all these guys on hold. Hugru, Beshbalik. And do I need to reassign anybody? Maybe. I'm 15 turns away from growing. I can make it 10. That seemed like it was worth doing. I always hate giving up those hammers, though. You know what? I probably should stop doing that. I actually will say, maybe the thing is, at 15, I should just stop. And just work production tiles, because happiness is such an issue for me. Now, it does hurt my science a little bit to do that. So that's an issue. But then again, I'm going to have so many cities, and they're all producing science. And if I were willing to, say, grow each one up to approximately 15, I mean, is that really going to be a problem? So that pike appears to have run away. I certainly wouldn't blame him if that's the case. Can I? Oh no. If I plunder that thing, okay, and there he is. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move back. Now, he might actually be able to attack me because he can use the road. Alright, fair enough. But if he does, I will make him pay. I'm going to have a lot of units I can retaliate with. I really want to see what's over there. Okay, that was a little risky, but since I'm here, let's leave a little greeting card. Holy crap, look how many of these we have. I'm truly not going to be able to use them all. That is the case. Okay. I might as well move my general up. Yeah, I got to be very careful not to upgrade these horsemen. Okay. And architecture. We're going for it. We're going to try to build the Taj Mahal. And down here, I finished my Writers Guild. Let's go ahead and put some folks in there. And I'm still going to grow in 3 turns. I think I go ahead and just do stoneworks, maybe. I could either do a library or stoneworks. Stoneworks will give me another hammer, and it'll also add another happiness. Watermill. So I need all these basic structures, but this city is going to get good fast. I mean, this is a really... I feel like this is way better than my capital. But whatever. Actually, I guess I need to start redoing how I've got mine set up. Oh, I'm going to get hit with 2 pikemen, that slippery little devil. Although, he didn't really hit me very hard. That was pretty interesting. Oh, and the other one used all his movement just to get there. Alright, fair enough. Well, alright. Let's see what we want to do here. First of all, I got promoted. So, thanks for that. Now, the question is, which one do I want to hit? I think the answer is the one here. Although, I mean, in a way, the answer is both of them. I have to move forward 2 tiles, and one of them is marsh. That is bad. Let me see something. If I move up, can I hit? No, I cannot hit Rio from this tile because of the hill. That's what I thought. So... Yeesh. Oh, this sucks. It definitely sucks. Alright, with this guy, I can hit either one. This guy I can't hit either. I can do this, though, so let's do it. This is kind of what I was saying, is that I'm in such tight quarters that I'm almost working against myself. But at the same time, I'm not actually all that worried about it. Because I believe we're going to get there just fine. So now I'm thinking I can... What is this? Just this... What's the improvement on here? A trading post. I have no compunctions about, you know, pillaging that. So now I'm not even particularly badly hurt. And I can just go ahead and hammer this guy with 2. Wow, I killed him. I did not expect that. And I guess what it comes down to is that this guy had accuracy 3, and so did this guy. And so because he was on open ground, they just really savaged him. So I didn't expect it to be that effective, but I am not going to complain. I would love the Sistine Chapel. That's not really what this playthrough is about. Let's just go ahead and maybe run a bank, because my gold is down to 23. I'm going to do a mint really quick. And now we start all of the passing the turn nonsense, I think. So I actually need to move this guy back so I don't get bombarded. And I'm just going to randomly slam one of these idiots. And there's another trading post, right? Actually, I guess a trading post on jungle I would leave. Okay. I would imagine at this point we have severely depleted Pedro's army, his armed forces in general. Man. Okay. What I talked about before is seeing if... Okay, I have 6 extra food. So what I could do... I don't quite want negative food. That wasn't what I had in mind. So... Yeah, I don't really want to go on these either. So I guess let me just go ahead and at least that gives me a couple extra hammers and it slows my growth way down. The other thing I could do, well, I'm still at 14 here. I'm fine letting that city grow. Why is Turfan in stagnation? It appears to be. Not sure why. Because I know I didn't assign it like that. Let me do... No, that's just crap. Okay. Alright. So, you know, my happiness has actually bounced back way up. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I feel like it spikes and dips and I don't know why. Well, I would love to take this deal, but the problem is I need your capital, man. If you could just give me Rio, we'd make this whole thing go away. But you can't. And so we have to finish it. More is the pity. Okay, speaking of Rio, this is the turn we start going after it. That's 1. Actually... That's 2. That's 3. I'm not going to be able to use all these guys, I'm pretty sure. But maybe I can. Let me see. It feels optimistic, but... You know what's funny? I think I can. Well, I don't know about all, but I'm going to get a lot of them in. I already did this one, right? Yes. So this is probably the most problematic of all of them. This guy, I can easily just move up a notch and move back. So I think, well, actually, maybe I can. And you know what? If he gets hit, I mean, whatever. But I didn't. So I actually got every one of them in. That is incredible. And we didn't take quite half, but we took close to that. So I am pretty okay with that. Put it mildly. Okay. What else do I want to do? This is hard because I've been so focused on growing these cities. And I'm starting to wonder now if I really should. But we are at some point going to get to the part of the game where we can take order, which or something like that, which gives you just a ton of happiness. I suppose maybe a better way to say it is I can take one of the ideologies. I'm more comfortable with that, I think. One more turn for Edinburgh. All right. And I could get there, right? Yes, I can. That's all I needed to know. And now I got to put 100 guys on the do nothing this turn. And we're off. So I think at this point we have beaten him down pretty thoroughly. I don't think he has any real military strength left. I could pillage these stupid caravans. It's kind of a stupid thing to do. And yet, you know, I could use the gold. So that part would not be bad. I'm actually going to do it. Now, I can't do 2, can I? And I don't have the movement points anyway. This should work, though. Yeah. So, I admit, in some ways, that's a little bit of a waste of a turn. But I wasn't going to be able to take the city anyway. And 200 gold is 200 freaking gold. And I am pretty okay with that. Okay. Already used him. I did not use him, however. Now, hopefully, after it heals, I can do this next time. I'm not 100% sure that's true. I got a new one, which is very cool. I'm not going to bother to bring him to that front, like not right in here, but I'll come up in the general vicinity. And then over here, I finished my mint. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the bank. I'm definitely not happy with my gold production right now. And I finished the Keshik. Of course, it's not really my gold production, right? I think it's the number of military units I've done that's probably a bigger issue. And I might as well try to fix that by going market. We're gonna focus on gold production for a little bit. Can I use my gold intelligently? Is there... Okay, I already have 2 allies. Alright, you know what? It's actually time to wrap this installment up anyway. So maybe what I'll do is when we come back, we'll see if we can take Rio. And I'll also try to figure out if it's possible for me to get another ally, like maybe maybe Singapore. And these mercantile city-states, they could possibly go a long way toward helping me get back. Like to, not get back, but to stay on track for being able to keep taking cities and not have my happiness go negative. So we're going to give that a shot. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.